Everybody, Shane Severson here, Legacy Realty. We are jumping in on our series here on our last three messages, this being the third, on how to get a really good deal as a buyer in a seller's market. When homes are getting overbid, gone in days, how in the world as a buyer do you compete out there in that market? And not only compete, but to get a really good deal. Can I tell you that my buyers I work with are getting really good deals in this market? And if you don't believe me, reach out to me. I'll show you the contracts, I'll show you the comparables, and show you that we are getting really good deals. Here is the third way. The first, let's start with, was finding a home that maybe needs a little bit of cosmetic repair. When other buyers can't see the opportunity, you do, and you can get it for way under the market value. Number two was actually shot during the week, so you're not caught up in the craziness of 70-80% of our buyers where homes are getting bid by 10 times, 10 offers on it. Get in during the week, you may be the only offer, and you can actually get it under value rather than over value. The third I want to talk to you is a strategy of use a good agent, a good mortgage person, and use them over and over again. I know it sounds funny, but can I tell you that multiple agents that I'm talking to right now are finding buyers because they're so desperate, they're trying to get in a home, they're backing out. I had a client, an agent friend of mine called me and said they're on their fourth contract from buyers. They keep backing out. I've got another friend saying they've been under contract for months and aren't sure if the deal's even going to go through or even going to close. It is the most frustrating thing as an agent. It is the most frustrating thing as a seller to finally get an offer on your home, get a price that makes sense, and then all of a sudden it doesn't close and you have to go through that process all over again. Now, what does that have to do with getting a great deal? Well, if you understand what an agent like myself is looking for at working for a seller, then you know what you should do as a buyer to get a good deal. Can I tell you that the amount of money offered for a house is awesome? We all want to make as much money as we can, but can I tell you a little secret? That is not the number one thing seasoned agents like myself are looking for. Can I tell you what we're looking for? Number one is a good seasoned agent. Now, why does that mean so much? Because seasoned agents don't waste their time bringing offers on deals that are not going to close. Can I tell you, I can't think of the last time in the last 15, 20 years that I've actually written a contract on a deal that didn't close. So when I call that other agent and I say, look, I've been doing this for 20 years. I own Legacy Realty. I've been doing this forever, and I do not write contracts that are not going to close. Guess what? Ears are opened, and they want to work with us. I can't tell you how many deals on our team at Legacy Realty we've gotten not being the highest offer because of our experience and our knowledge in getting real estate done. So number one, you have to find a really rock star agent. Number two, mortgage companies. Can I tell you that the number one frustration, outside of everything, to a seller's agent is lenders. There are terrible lenders out there. I could do a whole 15, 20 video series on lenders. You want to find a lender who has been in the business for a long time, who works with your agent, and those two parties have worked together for a long time. When I call an agent and I tell them, I've been in the business for 22 years, my lender's been in the business for 30 years, and we've worked together for 15 years, and that lender has never not closed a deal that I wrote on, they want to work with you. I promise you. There could be offers 5,000, 10,000 higher, and there's a chance they're going to work with you because of that. The last thing is the strength of your buyer and the offer that you make. Obviously, the price. But here's the deal. Don't continue using new agents. Use the same agent over and over again. I'll give you a great example. My last conversation, and I'll wrap up with this, went something like this. Hey, I just sent you an offer. I just want to tell you a little bit about the transaction and what we're looking at. I know we're probably not the highest, but you know as well as me that it's not about the money. It's about getting the money through closing. I've been in the business for 22 years. My lender's been in the business for 30 years. We have never not closed a deal we wrote on. My buyers I have known for 20 years. I've been working with the family, and they never have not closed a deal. This is as solid as you can get. You want to take this offer because I promise you we will get to the closing table. And you know what? We weren't the highest. You know what? We weren't the best. But we got the offer. We got a great deal on the house because that agent had been burned a couple times, as well as the seller, and all they cared about was getting to the closing table. You want to know how to get a good deal? It is very possible. It is so possible. Find a home that may need a little work. Shop during the week and use rock star teams that will get the deal done. And I promise you, you will walk out with a great deal. I hope that helps. I hope that series was educational for you. Reach out to me and we can get you a great deal as well. God bless. We'll see you next week.